Hey, it's me, Goku!
Is Vince McMahon still running the show behind the scenes? We may have some information about that as major changes have been made to tonight's Raw. The second thing we're going to talk about is Mercedes Moné AEW bound. And will she show up at Forbidden Door 2? What is going on with that? What does Triple H have in store for Big E once he is fully healed? All that and more on today's episode of Dragon Ball Z. I gotta be honest, man. I finally thought we were done with Vince. At least in the sense that he was going to be overseeing the major things, like he stated in that interview that he did with the CEO of Endeavor. And it turns out, well, you guessed it. The headline reads, Vince McMahon is making major changes to WWE Monday Night Raw. Let's go ahead and read this article by Paul Davis. As you are all aware, Bad Bunny was scheduled to come back tonight and respond to Damian Priest. Vince McMahon is not backstage at WWE Raw, but that has not stopped him from making changes to tonight's show. And before I even forget, we even have video proof of CM Punk being at Raw tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, CM Punk is on Raw? Look, here's the proof. What? He's talking to Tamina right there. What does that mean?
Hey, CM Punk, we won't tell you here if you come over here and take the picture. I see you over there with that red cat.
What does this mean, man? I want to speculate so bad, but need more evidence. So the woman that he was talking to was WWE superstar Tamina Snuka. Now, it's going to be very interesting to see why he's backstage. Maybe he's just there chilling, talking to people, hanging out. But my inner Mark is coming out. What if? And I guess it's a good thing I didn't post this video because apparently PW Insider's reporting that CM Punk was backstage for a bit. And that's a surprise given that Punk and WWE have not been on good terms. PW Insider stated that Punk briefly saw Triple H the first time since they've seen each other in 2014. Additionally, Punk met with several talents but was eventually asked to leave the arena, which is where you saw maybe that previous video of him waiting outside or being outside. One source stated that the belief is that he was probably asked to leave because he is under contract with All Elite Wrestling. The same source that stated it was Vince McMahon's call that he should have left the arena, and once he was asked to leave, Punk immediately said his goodbyes and left. But again, McMahon is not backstage, and he's working remotely from home and making changes to tonight's show. One of the major things we can expect from tonight's Raw is that Triple H will be making an announcement. Most likely about the draft and how it happens on Friday and blah blah blah. And as noted earlier, the only thing announced for Raw is Triple H's announcement and Bad Bunny appearing to address Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio. But apparently not much has been announced for the show. Per PW Insiders reporting that the last 30 minutes, there have been several major changes to tonight's Raw script, and that were remotely made by McMahon. It was also stated that while things are not quite at the level of a few weeks ago, Raw after Mania, things seem to be heading in that direction. McMahon stated on CNBC that he would not be in the weeds, which is what I was referring to earlier in regards to the interview with the CEO of Endeavor, or the owner, whatever you want to call it. With the creator for the weekly shows, but as more time passes, McMahon seems to be getting more involved. And I do want to add on to what I was saying. Vince McMahon and the CEO were actually in that interview. I just wanted to make sure that I was speaking of the right person and the right title, because I like to be accurate with these things. But anyways, that was one of the things that were changed. I really hope that they don't screw anything up tonight. We better not get a Raw after WrestleMania scenario here because people are still pretty pissed about that. Now, if you didn't get to see Mercedes Moné versus Mayu Iwatani at Sunday's Stardom All-Star Grand Queendom event, you missed out on a banger match. She went ahead and dropped the IWGP Women's Championship, and a lot of people believe that her business with Stardom was concluded. And at this point in time, Fightful Select is reporting that Moné's management has stated that she has no more dates with Stardom. She has said to be open to working more Stardom dates, but that there would have to be a bigger renegotiation after the business she helped draw for them. Translation, she would like more money if she was to come back. And that is completely understandable with the amount of draw that she was able to provide Stardom in the first place. All the attention that they got was realistically from her, let's be real. Fightful was also told that the extension that was reported covers the May 21st New Japan Pro Wrestling show Strong Resurgence, which is going to be in California. She will be wrestling there. They announced it for her, saying that she would be on the show and that they would get her tickets via Twitter. Here is the tweet. New Japan Pro Wrestling, NewJapan1972.com, Resurgence, Sunday, May 21st at the Walter Pyramid, Long Beach in California. Tickets are on sale now. New Japan Pro Wrestling sources weren't sure about the length of her deal, but said that no matches are scheduled for her at least a while. And now we have Dave Meltzer. He said that people backstage at Stardom were thrilled with MONE and how she conducted herself with everyone. And I expect nothing less from my number one. The door seems to be open for her to return, but it looks like after May 21st, she could pop up anywhere if the price is right. Which brings me to AEW. Mercedes Moné, after her loss, tweeted out yesterday, quote, "I feel broke, but I called my CPAs and they told me I'm still rich, so I will be okay. Until next time, Japan flag emoji, Moné out. Peace emoji, guitar, blue heart." And AEW blog tweeted this: "See you in AEW soon. Wave. Let's get this Double or Nothing or Forbidden Door storyline going because Mercedes is money." Now, this page is actually affiliated with All Elite Wrestling. It is under their jurisdiction, so I'm very interested in seeing why they would tweet that. And obviously, they do want to work people like me, right, to report these type of things to you guys. But Tony Khan has always been really good at working people, quotation marks, but then also then you see it in the actual show like the next week or something. With Double or Nothing being right around the corner on May 28th, we may see Mercedes Moné pop up there, maybe set up a match for Forbidden Door 2. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. And it is now being reported per Lois Dangor, however you pronounce that name, I apologize, per Give Me Sport. He says, quote, "Triple H wants to have a fully healed Big E feud with Gunther when he's cleared to return, with the big-time SmackDown title match set to be the centerpiece of a long-term feud between Imperium and New Day. Sign me up." Because as Big E likes to say, nothing better than seeing big meaty men slapping meat.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today, man. Thank you for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Check out all the social medias down below. Discord. Peace.